Alright guys, BLM here back with more Final Fantasy VII Remake. Continuing on, I said last night that I had some stuff to do today and I'll probably be done around noon. It's literally 12:02 right now. So, oh, I just realized my International Spider Winter Ranking just came out. I kind of completely forgot about that. Yeah, that came out. Video. I'll be doing something that I said I was gonna do. So that's cool. We'll see how that does. Yeah. We'll continue on with Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I might as well check. Did I go up subscriber-wise over? I must have gotten a decent amount of subscribers overnight. Yeah, I did. Huh. This room gives me the creeps. But yeah, we'll see how the International Spider Winter Ranking does. Expecting it to at least match the International Survivor season ranking, which I think is at around 1,800 views right now. Well, the bad thing right now is I still only have one view after the last 3 minutes. But whatever. Actually, I don't know. It's Amazing Race season rankings almost at 2,400, so that went up quite a bit in the last couple days. Where's the season ranking? I'm just trying to look this up. Where season ranking is right now. I'm assuming it's like, ooh, my PS4 exclusive ranking passed 1,000 views. That's cool. Where is it? Season ranking 1,849. So. Okay, now the International Survivor is getting some views. So. Alright, so that's something. Something that I was running some errands earlier, and during that, something I was thinking about was, well, next month I'm doing my International Survivor runner-up ranking, so I was kind of like thinking through that. We might as well talk about it now, run through it. So there are 22 runners-up.
Do you want to do this?
I already have the ranking, I already done Australian Survivor and Survivor South Africa, so really it's mixing those two lists together while also mixing in the international versions that aren't associated with those. So I think 6 other seasons, which are 8 more runners up. So it's 8 plus 9 plus 5. Which actually is kind of mind-blowing when you think about that. So there's 18 international seasons, so the fact that there's only 4 that have final 3s is actually kind of incredible. I think what we're going to do here is we'll jot down the current rankings for the other ones, and then we'll kind of assess things from there. So we have Sharn, so Australian Survivor ranking is Season 3 Sharn, we have Lee, we have Season 5 Sharn, we have Baden, and we have Tara. Survivor South Africa is Ashley Hayden. Who's second? Oh my god, I can't think of who's second. Nicole. Man, what a creepy fucking guy this guy is. Nicole, we have Grant. I believe it's Let's Go is 4th. Ninja Cinda. I'm missing one. Exactly. I know the bottom is Sivu, followed by Doral, followed by... Fuck autocorrect, by the way. Followed by, Boule is the bottom. I'm missing one person, though. I'm missing... Jean. Jean is above Sivu, below Jacinda.
Oh yeah! I've got it! Today's right to be is...
Man, how do you not pick Tifa?
And tomorrow's, or the day after, if the dawn takes a shine to you.
Pathetic. Huh? Hey, which one of you said that? Was it you?
And then the ranking for the other ones, I don't remember offhand, but we can run through it. So, UK Season 1, we have Jackie. Charlotte, or not Charlotte, Charlotte's the winner. Season 2 is Susanna. Susanna is above Jackie. So that's UK.
I can
We have Australian. So we have Shona. I think Shona's above Susanna. And then we have
Okay, ladies. Y'all coming with me.
the other one is
Don't be shy, little kitten.
we have Justin. Justin's at the bottom. He was voted out and came back. And then we got the New Zealand seasons, which are final threes. So
You're even cuter than I thought.
we have Barb, who I think is probably above Susanna, below Shona.
What was that?
We have
Worry your pretty little head. Just a picture to
Tom, who's probably above Barb, below Shona.
say no.
Asshole.
Because I think he's kind of like a messy dominant sort of, or not messy dominance, but messy, messy active, I think. What do I call it? I forgot. Messy aggressive? I forgot why I named that tier. Whatever, but like part of like the Adam sort of tier. Where like they're technically,
Courtesy of the
they're actively playing the game.
Never forget the Don provides.
Like they're making moves that benefit them, but at the same time, there's also a lot of points where they're not really in the know. I think Tom kind of fits that tier. And then we got Tess, who I think is probably below Jackie, above Justin.
Four guys between us.
And the final one's Dave, who I think Dave is...
Right.
Is he the top of this bunch? Is he above Shona? I think he probably is.
See him.
Like, I think if Dave hadn't... Well, it's tough because, like, he was never really in control of things post-merge, though, was he? It's like he was part of the majority, and you could say that a lot of that comes from him. Yeah, I'm kind of... I think I'm going to bump him below Shona. I think he's going to be in that Tom sort of tier. I think he's above Tom, though. I think he played the better game than Tom. Because Tom didn't need immunities at points to survive, while Dave was safe, technically.
Andrea filled me in on the situation. I come bearing gifts with gear.
This is such a pointless part of the story, though.
Just finish the job.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is assess the bottoms of these lists and through that get the ranking. So I think easy from... So obviously the bottom two are going to be Tara and Justin, the only two people here that had been voted out and came back into the game. Why is Aerith the main one here, by the way? So Iraq plays Tifa.
Better hurry.
Yeah, you never do play as Tifa, do you? In the exploration stuff.
Man, I'd love to spend some quality time with girls like that. Bet they're going at it right now. Lucky bastard.
You can do it. Let's go.
Wait for me. Don't be hot shot.
Damn it. Fine.
And we're safe.
Fuck. Oh shit. Here? Oh, no. Just a bonus thing. A Fury Ring was that? Yeah, I mean, I think this is what I've already put together. Like, so essentially, I already ranked the. So essentially, while I was doing my errands and stuff, I was ranking the. No. Where am I going then? Oh, is it upstairs? It's probably upstairs. I'm a fucking idiot. It's probably that room down there. Yeah, it's down there. Yeah, when doing the assessment, I ranked all those the ones not included in the two lists, and then I already assessed who the bottom was, which I think I'm gonna put Tara below Justin. Even though Tara was in the game more than Justin was, and I think Justin came into the game with some inherent advantages. I do think just Justin did things that were more impressive to me within the game than Tara did. Where it's like I never felt like Tara actually made a good move in the game.
No surprises there.
While I do think Justin has some moves here and there that I do think are somewhat impressive, especially like his Final 5 move. So for me, I would put Justin above Terra. So that's the easy one there. Now it's between Tess, Boule, and Baden. I think for me, Boule is the next one. Boule is someone that never had any semblance of control in the game. She really had no clue what was going on in the game. So for me, I do feel like that one's pretty easy. This is so fucking weird.
So you're a man, huh? What are you three up to?
We'll ask the questions. Like, why'd you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche?
Yeah, okay. So now it's Doral, Tess, and
Don't know what you're
Baden.
talking
This one's kind of
Let's
tough.
try again.
So like Tess is so I think Tess and Doral are very close. With Tess being above Doral.
Spill the beans. Or
I'll cut him off.
All right, I'll talk.
So really the question is Doral or Baden.
Some guy with a
I think Doral's got to be lower. I like Doral Doral's Doral. I feel like it's tough to place him too much higher than that.
well, you better.
Now this is where it gets interesting. Baden, Tess, or Sivu.
I'll rip them off.
Baden, Tess, or Sivu. I think Tess and Baden are pretty close, aren't they?
It was Heidegger.
Shinra. And what were they planning?
Some things are better left unsaid, you know.
See, I'm not so sure they are. Better keep talking. Or I'll smash them.
I don't know. Like, is Sivu too low? I think in retrospect, maybe Sivu's a spot too low.
All right, you guys.
But he didn't need that idol though, and that's not
Never
great.
say no to a sexy girl. Since Avalanche blew up 2 reactors, Shinra's decided they ought to stamp them out, home base and all. And I mean, stamp out.
That's kind of
By
like a
targeting the
early
support
thing
pillar
there.
and blowing it up.
The pillar?
Did I stutter? The plate will come crashing down. It'll be
I feel like that's the
Sector 6 all
only
over
importance to
again.
this entire
I'm
fucking
sure
thing.
You've been there and seen the wreckage for yourself, so you know exactly.
Isn't this Sector 6?
They wouldn't. Come on, guys. We gotta go.
Before you do,
No.
please, this won't take long.
Yeah, so this is filler too, right?
As everyone knows, villains only divulge their plans in a certain situation. But what is that situation?
What a fucking weirdo.
When they think they've already won. Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a winner! You get an all-expenses-paid trip.
This is tough. Baden, Sivu, or Tess. I think they're all very close. I think Sivu and Tess are probably closer. Tess need immunities. Is Baden above or below them? That's the thing I need to like, because I think Sivu and Tess are like pretty back to back. I think I would have Sivu above Tess. The question is Baden above or below Sivu and Tess? I feel like Baden had a lot less agency in the game than those than well than Sivu. I mean, to have less than Tess is kind of tough.
Yes, there will be no delays.
I think I'm gonna have Tess, Baden, and then Sivu.
I am asking you to reconsider. No, begging. The Sector 7 Undercity is home to more than 50,000.
Director Twisty.
At least let us issue a warning, sir.
Alright. Is that right? I think it is. It's like I just can't feel confident putting Tessa much higher. I think she's above Doral because at least she was in the dominant alliance earlier on. While Doral was always on the outskirts of a dominant alliance. And chapter 9 still took forever, didn't it? Because it's from the point that you leave Sector 5 or whatever, right?
Where in the...
Alright, so who's at the bottom now? It's Jackie, Jean, and Sharn. So I think Jackie's got to be at the bottom here, right? Because I feel like at least... Actually... Yeah, I feel like Jackie's got to be at the bottom now. Like, I can't reasonably say that Jean is... I think Jean is easily next, though. Yeah, it has to be Jean next. Okay, am I wrong about having Susanna below Barb? We're gonna go with Aerith this time because I did Tifa last time.
Aerith.
Cloud. We have to get to Sector 7.
Yeah.
That bastard!
Oh, do we go I didn't realize we went straight into the boss battle.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, was this in the original game?
Here we go.
You bet! Bring it on! That's it!
Oh, do I have enough? Oh, damn.
Stay back! Give me your best shot! I'll show you what I can do. Why don't you lead the way? Watch yourself.
Fight through it.
Oh, fuck.
For you! Come on! Go on! Bring it! There! One more shot!
Oh, shit.
Pushing it.
Here goes! That'll do! You can do it!
That's 700 damage. So that's like, I'm pretty sure it's the strongest attack we have across all of them.
Let's do this. So long.
This one's for you!
What the fuck are they doing?
Do your thing. Now I'm ready for it.
That's it!
See, should Barb be below Susanna? And Barb technically controlled the game. It's just that she controlled it for her not to win. I think the bigger question is Susanna a second command? Which I don't think she is.
There it goes. Do you think it lives down here?
Because it's like
Or-
technically
It's probably
both
Corneo's
Johnny
pet.
and yeah, I've talked about myself. Yeah, so next up
We were
Sharon
dinner.
or Susanna. Now Barb. I think Barb's probably next, right? Because Barb was even trying to win the game.
Story of his, do you?
And now
Shona
it's
wouldn't
where it gets a bit
sacrifice whole
interesting.
sector just to take out Avalanche, would they?
Is Shona
Destroying part
above
of the
Tom and
city,
Dave?
Killing all those people just to
I
get
feel like
us?
Dave's too low.
I don't know. Is Corneo the kind of guy who'd make up shit just to screw with you?
I wouldn't put it past him.
He was on the
But
bottom though.
if he was telling the truth, and there's still a chance he was, isn't there? Then we should go.
So
And
we
if
got
it turns out
Tom,
he was lying,
Jacinda,
then so what?
and
Right?
Sharn from season 5. I think Sharn season 5 is next.
Tifa!
I mean, I don't know, because Sharn, the thing is, Sharn had no winning scenario, right? Well, I mean, I guess she wins against Moana.
What is it?
I'm pretty sure we can use these tunnels to make
I
our way
think
back
Tom,
to Sector
I think it's
7.
Tom then.
The sewers under Sector
I think
6
it's
and
Tom
7
and then it's
should be
Sharn season
connected.
5.
If you get in trouble, just follow the stench.
Another one of those lessons?
An avalanche thing, actually. We use them to move around the Undercity in emergencies.
And now we're in a more interesting position
not
where it's, we have Lee, we have Jacinda, and we have Dave. Is Dave next? I kind of feel like Dave has to be next if I'm gonna follow this like
I've got
formula.
this.
Stay back!
I think it's gotta be Dave. I don't want it to be, but I feel like it's gotta be.
You're mine.
That's the way to do it.
Fuck this section though. Yeah, I think Dave's next. And then... Okay, now we're in the second command sort of tier. So we have Shona, Jacinda, Let the Go. I think are all in the same tier there. I think Shona is the top of that. Like, well, I'm thinking she probably had the less chance of winning, but she had the biggest chance of getting to the final two. So I think that's kind of the tough thing there. Jacinda's definitely the bottom of that. I mean, that's not even close. It's really her Let's Go, where Let's Go had a much rockier road, but also Let's Go wins if she gets to the end against anyone but Heike. While Shona doesn't win it. Well, I mean, Shona probably does win against Joel's. I mean, I guess Shona does have winning scenarios, just that she wasn't going for those winning scenarios. Which, I mean, you could say the same thing of Let's Go. And Shona was more secure through the game, so I think I would have Shona, I guess. Of that. Fine. Bench. Alright, and then we're down to Grant, Lee, Nicole. Okay. So, I mean, well, either Grant or Lee is next. I think that's tough. Because I think technically Lee should be below. Because I did talk about this, how I probably look at Lee as a second command now, more so than an actual dominant player.
I don't think so.
But I do think as, I don't know, it's like, my opinion on Grant's game has definitely gone down over time, but is it enough to really put it at the, like, below that? Probably not. I don't know, because like I think Grant dominated like the first portion of the game and was into Dominant Alliance for the second half of the game. But he does get turned on at the end and gets very lucky that he gets to the end and then also loses
Not bad.
loses the votes of the people he was aligned with throughout the game and gets the jury votes of the people he wasn't aligned with. So I don't know. I think it's a very, very wonky jury vote situation there.
It's really dark.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on. Hey, Cloud. Assuming Corneo was telling us the truth, what do you think Shinra's really up to? I mean, they've got to have an endgame. But I can't imagine what it is. Destroying a whole chunk of the city just to get back at us doesn't make any kind of sense.
Yeah, I can't imagine any way they could profit from it. It's gonna cost them a fortune to rebuild.
Corneo's lying. He's gotta be. Guys like him do it all the time out of habit.
Sure. We need the key, right?
Locked up tight.
Yeah, so I
But
think
not
it's
if we use
Lee,
the skeleton key Jesse made.
then it's Grant,
Does this mean it's in the water?
We'll see.
and then this is the tough one. I mean, is it Sharn or Nicole? I think, like, inherently, like, you would think,
That's
oh,
a
it's
power
definitely
generator, all right.
Sharn, but she didn't need that idol to save herself. At 6, she did have a pretty big underdog sort of run, and then actively messed up her jury chances at the end. While I feel like Nicole's like kind of the inverse of that, where she had almost no chance of winning the jury for a lot of that end game, and then somehow almost won the jury vote.
Hey, would you look at that?
And let there be light.
Need to find that key.
So that's tough, actually.
I don't think so.
Let's finish this.
I don't remember, where's the key at? Did Tifa just teleport? I thought she ended up getting there so quickly.
See you around.
No. So I think that's tough. I mean, Ashley Hayden's number 1. I feel like that's pretty easy. It's just a matter of who's number 2. And, like, really, Nicole is just a glorified second command. But at the same time, it's like Sharn had a very messy game there. So I think I'm going to put Sharn at number 3. Yeah, so that's my ranking. So again, the top 2 are both Survivor South Africa. It's actually kind of funny. That's, I believe, the top... What is that? Yeah, 5 of the top 8 are Survivor South Africa somehow. Oh, I think we need to go to the other side, right? So there we go, we got the runner-up ranking done. So that will be a much quicker turnaround. Nothing? This one was here. Is there no ladder? Oh, there's one there. There's nothing down here, though. Oh, is that it? That's it.
This it?
Whatever. Yeah, I don't remember how long are these chapters from this point. We're at the 30-minute mark, so I think there's still a little bit more to go, though, right? So I think we'll just end here. We're past 10 hours. So if this would load. Maybe. There we go. Alright, we'll end here. Next episode, continue on. For now, thank you for watching.